Alright, so I didn't get to work on it yesterday, Saturday, because I had worked and then a 4-H event. So today's Sunday and we're out here and we're going to work on it some more, hopefully. And basically the long-term plan is get it so it runs and drives, plow with it this winter, and then take it apart again in the spring and go through it and restore it with Scott, probably. So, I mean, you know, I'm not going to be using new hardware this time around. I'm not going to be really doing anything like that. I'm just going to get it so it's operational, and then we're going to, you know, leave it at that. So today, what I got to do is bolt on the S-shaped bracket, which is this guy right here, and I'm going to try and sneak it up around here so that I don't have to take the trans out again, because I kind of forgot to do that the first time, because I'm such a genius. I'm not. And I also have to connect the brakes and connect the belt. And once I do those three things, I can put some gas in it and try and start it up and see what's what. So, let me get to work. Alright, and about a minute later, I have the bracket into position. And I know, Rooney, you were asking me about this, and James, if you ever see this video, I know you were kind of leery. These two holes right here, I'll show you on the other one so you can see better. These two holes right here are the access holes for the bolts that go into, you know, that S bracket. Now, if you look at one of the plastic gas tank tractors, here's the 18.6, you'll see you can't get to those. I just slid, thanks Scott, I slid the bracket up underneath, came up here, brought it here sideways, flipped it around, and here I am ready to bolt it into place. So, kind of went according to plan. So that's all bolted in and tight now. Got 5/8 here and 11/16 there. So now I have to get the brake situation sorted out. Just wheel it back here. Roll's kind of hard. Show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, so right there, behind those wires, right there, that's where the rock shaft is for the clutch, and that's where the brakes hook up. And that top rod right there, the black one, is the new one, and the one hanging down is the old one. And I got to pull that old one out and put the new one in. But the thing is that there's a cotter pin right there, and anyone who knows me knows that I hate cotter pins. So I don't know how well it's going to go. Okay, so motor's loose, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like pull it completely out, or what I'm really going to do quite yet, because the wiring on it is a little different than the 19.9. The 19.9, you can just like unplug one of these wires back here, but it's slightly different. And see, there's this other wire right here, and not sure where that goes yet. I think it goes to the solenoid, and I don't really want to cut anything. And I can't really pull the motor out because that wire feeds into the charging unit under the flywheel. I definitely don't want to take that apart. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. We'll see. Okay, we're making progress. I got the old brake piece off, which was a bitch to do. Got to hook up the new one, hook up the belt, and do something about the high-low. But I think what we're going to do right now is just throw the belt on it, not even worry about the brakes, see if she'll fire up and drive. Okay, the throttle and the fuel and the coil and the starter have all been hooked up. Put some gas in it. This is going to be about a 2.5 month cold start, and we're going to see what she does. It's got a fiber float in it right now because the brass float is in the 18.6, so I don't know how well it's going to do. Let's see. That's literally the first time it's been started in over 2 months. Just gonna let it warm up for a few minutes and throw a seat on it, and we're gonna go for a test drive. Alright, let's see what we got. Moment of truth. Oh, we're moving. We're in low range, but we're moving. Try third. Got no brakes, remember. Can't shift from high-low yet. The other two. She's back, boys. Alright, this is going to be it for today, I think. Just start them up one by one. 19.9. $18.6. And my favorite. Did I just say that? I think I did. I think the valves need to be adjusted, but hey, it is what it is. It's back in one piece. I got the whole fleet.